It begins on Earth 828. Inside a futuristic lab, the brilliant Mr. Fantastic is absorbed in his work, organizing gadgets and searching for a strange combination, aloe vera and iodine. But he can't find them anywhere. Sue Storm, his wife, better known as the Invisible Woman, offers to go look. But as she exits the bathroom, something's off. Her expression is tight, almost anxious. Instead of leaving, she hands Reed a pregnancy test. It's positive. They had tried for 2 years without success. Eventually, they stopped talking about it, assuming parenthood just wasn't meant to be. But today changes everything. Emotion washes over them. They're going to be parents. Cut to a grand commemoration event marking 4 years since the Fantastic Four formed. The host recounts their origin story. Reed Richards, his friend Ben Grimm, Sue Storm, and her younger brother Johnny Storm venture into space on a scientific mission. A freak cosmic storm altered their DNA. Upon returning to Earth, they developed incredible powers. Thus, the Fantastic Four were born. Almost immediately, they faced monstrous threats. They stopped the Mole Man from stealing the entire Panama building, foiled the Mad Thinker's sabotage plot on New York City, and defeated the Red Ghost and his super ape through sheer teamwork. These feats made them more than superheroes. They became global symbols of hope. Sue wasn't just a powerhouse. She brokered peace with Mole Man. At the ceremony, the crowd erupts in applause as each member is introduced. The genius Mr. Fantastic, the strategic Sue Storm, the daring Johnny Storm aka Human Torch, and the rock-solid Ben Grimm aka The Thing. They're not just loved, they're cherished. Afterward, the team prepares for a quiet dinner, with their helpful robot assistant aiding. Reed and Sue arrive late. Someone jokes about their timing. Sue hesitates. Then she drops the news she's pregnant. Cheers fill the room. Johnny and Ben celebrate. They're going to be uncles. The Fantastic family is growing. The media catches fire. Headlines celebrate. The Fantastic Four are becoming 5. The team begins prepping for the baby. They reorganize, research parenting, and ask themselves, will the child have powers? During an ultrasound appointment, a sudden space alert interrupts. Johnny rushes in, excited about new suit designs. But Reed's serious. There's an incoming transmission. They try to intercept it, but the power goes out. Johnny lights the room with his flames. Later, Sue discovers Reed delegated the crib assembly to their robot assistant. But she finds Reed building something else, a device to detect if the baby will have mutations. Reed defends his choice. Anyone can build a crib, but few can design a machine to predict cosmic radiation effects. Sue disagrees. She uses her powers to create a glowing image of their unborn son, perfectly normal boy. She reminds Reed not everything needs scientific proof to be understood. Meanwhile, Ben Grimm is out walking. Kids flock to him, asking him to lift a car. He grins and obliges. Cheers follow. Back at HQ, Reed announces the crib is ready. He's been collecting data to prepare for any threat. Just when peace returns, the sky rips open. Something enormous breaches the atmosphere. Johnny flies up and witnesses something terrifying. Chalabel has arrived. The team regroups. Chalabel lands, her presence heavy. She announces her world is doomed. An unstoppable entity, the devourer of worlds, is coming. Galactus. There's no stopping him. Her only advice, hold your loved ones and say what matters. Johnny charges at her, but is effortlessly swatted aside. The team begins tracking her. They find a disturbing pattern. Entire planets gone, each with Chalabel's energy signature. Johnny recalls her words, foreign yet powerful. He dives into the archives and finds a match in ancient interstellar languages. Mr. Fantastic unveils the new suits, high-tech, built for hostile environments and space travel. They head to a massive public event. Reed addresses the crowd. 4 years ago, they reached for the stars as dreamers. Now they return as defenders. Ben thanks Reed for the suits, but tells him to let go of the guilt about their mutations. None of them blame him. It's time to move forward. The team boards their ship, speeds away from Earth, and heads toward Galactus. Soon, they detect a devastated planet being consumed. Galactus' ship is 13% larger than Earth. Sue sneaks aboard but is detected. Galactus scans the team and the unborn baby. Chalabel returns. Galactus is ready for them. Her message is clear. They shouldn't have come. Herbie, their robot, gathers data. Chalabel explains she chooses which worlds are consumed. It's her curse. Johnny asks what she whispered before. She tells him it was a blessing. Die with your own. They meet Galactus. He doesn't attack. Instead, he speaks. Once he was human. Now he is cosmic hunger incarnate. He reveals what he wants, not Earth, but the unborn child. Franklin Richards. The boy contains ancient power. He offers a trade, spare Earth, give him the child. As tension mounts, Sue goes into labor. Galactus declares he'll destroy Earth slowly, forcing the child to watch. A fight breaks out. Chalabel blocks their escape. The team defeats her momentarily and flees. She chases them through hyperspace. During the chase, she attempts to breach the ship. Johnny confronts her but hesitates. He's drawn to her. His powers fail in hyperspace. The team lowers speed, risking Chronospace, a realm outside time. Sue makes the ship invisible. They escape, but Sue can't wait any longer. In the storm of Chronospace, Reed helps her deliver Franklin Richards. Born in light and silence, the child is a beacon of cosmic energy. A month later, they return to Earth. The people cheer. But Reed shares the truth. Galactus wasn't defeated. He demanded the child. They refused. Elsewhere, Chalabel escapes hyperspace and returns to Galactus. He tells her the boy is the key, his successor. Reed realizes Galactus doesn't want to destroy. He wants to pass his curse on. They have no plan. Johnny presents a helmet storing Chalabel's pheromones. They decode her past. She was once a scientist. When Galactus came, she traded her loyalty for her family's life. The world she led him to? Collateral. She demands the child. Johnny offers himself instead. She refuses. A new plan forms. Instead of moving Earth, move Galactus. Cut him off from his ship, his power source. If they succeed, he'll be trapped at the universe's edge. To power the quantum bridge, Earth's population must reduce energy use to near zero. The saved energy fuels the planetary jump. Johnny decodes Chalabel's language fully. The plan begins. But Chalabel returns, sabotaging the bridge. Johnny plays transmissions, messages of gratitude from spared planets. He reminds her who she was. Faced with truth, Chalabel cracks. She wanted to protect her world, but now she's bringing doom to Earth. The plan shifts again. The Mole Man aids in mass evacuations underground. On the surface, the Fantastic Four set a trap. Franklin is placed at the center. Galactus descends. The team strikes from all sides. It barely affects him. He's beyond power. Galactus locates Franklin. He lifts the baby gently and whispers, "You are my release. It's time to feed." Sue unleashes her full strength. Waves of invisible force blast Galactus back. She leads him into the trap. Johnny activates the device. Galactus is hurled across dimensions. The baby is safe. Sue collapses drained. But the threat isn't over. Galactus begins to return. Breach forms. Johnny prepares to sacrifice himself. But Chalabel returns. She throws herself into the breach, dragging Galactus back with her. A final act of redemption. Sue lies motionless. Reed tries to revive her. Nothing. Franklin cries. He's laid beside her. Suddenly, glowing energy flows from him. Sue gasps back to life. She whispers, "I felt his energy. Our son's not like us. He's more." The planet is safe. The family is whole. They decline a gift, a suit for Franklin. Too soon. As they're about to be honored, an alert sounds. They vanish. Post-credits. 4 years later. Sue reads to Franklin. She steps away for a book. When she returns, Franklin isn't alone. A cloaked figure stands before him, Dr. Doom. The Fantastic Four will return in Avengers: Doomsday.